of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write.
I guess we probably should.
May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright,
and may all your Christmases be white.
Boom, 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 boom.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me.
Boom, 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 boom.
Santa baby forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry. Tonight.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire, it's so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally said goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, oh, all the way home I'll be warm. Yeah, the fire's slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
When we finally kiss goodnight,
How I hate going out in the storm.
but if you really hold me tight,
Well, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It's snowing.
Merry Christmas, Christmas comes this time each year. Well, way up north where the air gets cold, there's a tale about Christmas that you've all been told. And a real famous cat all dressed up in red, and he spends the whole year working out in his sled. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. Just a little bobsled, we call it old Saint Nick. But she'll walk a toboggan with a 4-speed stick. She's candy apple red with a ski for a wheel. And when Santa hits the gas man, just watch her peel. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint.
You are looking live at Troy DeFranco Court at Edward T. Kabuski Gymnasium inside of Midview High School. Hi again, everybody. I'm Craig Couch. I'm being joined tonight by Dave Rydell over to my left. He is working the laptop. He's playing the commercials. He's playing the Christmas music that you heard right before he sent it to us. Over here to my right is Gary Pelter. He is going to be on the camera. He's going to offer a little color commentary. And we are excited because we are opening up the SWC season here at Midview High School. The Avon Lake Shoremen have hit the road and made their way here to Troy DeFranco Court. The Midview Middies are ready to take on the Shoremen. Both teams looking for wins as the Midview Middies come in tonight's game looking at a 1-2 record. Meanwhile, the Shoremen also looking for their first win of the season as their record is currently 0-4. The Middies are averaging 51 points while giving up 54. The Avon Lake Shoremen averaging 54 while giving up 64. Want to mention that tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by Nick Abraham Buick GMC and Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, Route 57 in East Broad Street in Elyria. Lorain County Community College, real education for good jobs. The Lorain County Medina Rural Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, and by Eco Tree Services, your complete tree care company. We are going to go over the starting lineups here in just a minute, but first let's take our first time out. And when we come back, we'll have starting lineups for you and the opening tip between the Midview Middies and the Avon Lake Shoremen live tonight on WEOL.com and the Chronicle Telegram's YouTube page. We'll be right back.
Lorain Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
At Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, we make it that easy.
This month, get 0% on all 2025 Ford F-150s, including Lightning, regular cabs, super cabs, and Super Duties, plus all Explorers and Escapes.
Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about Eco Tree Services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted Eco Tree. They did an incredible job. The folks at Eco Tree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me. When your trees need attention or even require removal, contact Eco Tree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find Eco Tree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
And welcome back to Midview High School, getting set for an SWC matchup, the first of the season for the Midview Middies and the Avon Lake Shoremen. Let's see, are they going to go anthem? Are they going to announce the players? Let's just start with the lineups and go with it. For the Midview Middies, they are going to go with Brennan Newton. He's a 5'11" junior guard. Luke Jockle, a 6'2" junior guard. Zaire Young, a 5'10" senior guard. Caleb Kennedy, a 6'7" senior forward. And Xavier Young, a 6'5" senior forward. They are coached by Jim Brabenick, and again, they come into this game with a 1-2 mark, averaging 51 points per contest while giving up 54. We will get Avon Lake's starting lineup to you right after the playing of the national anthem. Starting lineup for the Avon Lake Shoremen under first-year head coach TJ Kwasnicki. They are going to go with Ezra Jones. He is a 6-foot senior guard. Luke Gillespie, a 6'3" senior forward. Jacob Cook, a 5'11" junior guard. Tucker Budzar, a 6'6" senior center. And Liam Besaw, a 6'1" sophomore guard. And again, this is the first game of the SWC schedule for both teams. I asked head coach Jim Brabenek of the Midview Middies, give me a word or a phrase for tonight's game, and he said full game effort. He wants to see a full game effort from his team. He said he also wants to see his team work the inside of the paint and get some easy buckets at the rim. Avon Lake Shoreman head coach TJ Kwasniak said that he would like to see his team hit the boards tonight. He's looking for his guys to out-rebound Midview. So both teams have played fairly well despite their records, and for Avon Lake, they have a loss to Brunswick. Brunswick is Brunswick. They're really, really good. They also lost to Westlake. Westlake's a good basketball team. I watched a little bit of the game. It was a good game. They lost to Gilmore Academy, and then they lost most recently to Bay in a nail-biter, 57-56. Watched a little bit of that game, too, and it was outstanding. So Avon Lake looking for their first win. Midview looking for their second win. Both teams, of course, looking for their first win in the SWC. Gary?
I think what you're going to see tonight with the way the records are, both teams coming out tonight, both teams have to think that they can get a win tonight. You know, there's only one win between them, so they're coming out here, they're going, we got a shot tonight to get a W, and hopefully that enthusiasm shows right out of the gate for both ball clubs.
Well, what you just described there is two teams that are hungry for a win. Caleb Kennedy in the center circle. And for Avon Lake, looks like that's going to be Tucker Budzar. It is. Tip is going to be controlled by the Shoremen. Shoremen are going from right to left or toward the lobby if you're listening to us. And if you've joined us through the YouTube channel, thank you so much for spending some time on your Friday night with us. Avon is going to dribble the ball around the perimeter now. Looking for a shot, and a three-pointer is in the air. Off the rim, no good. That three-pointer put up by Luke Gillespie. Midview controls. Midview going toward the stage here at Edward Kabuski Gymnasium. Inside to Young. Young with a spin move. Young gets held on the low post. And that's something that Jim Brabenek said he wanted to see tonight. He wanted to see them work the ball inside, get points in the interior. So Tucker Budzak picking up the foul, first foul of the game. Midview controls. Inside to Young. Young, little spin move, little head fake. Shot partially blocked. Partially blocked by the 6'7" center, Tucker Budzar. Driving into the paint. Layup no good from Zaire Young. A whistle and a foul against Zaire. So two fouls here as we get the game underway.
Little trouble scoring so far this evening so far, Craig. Both teams have had a couple of shots at the basket, but nobody's been able to get one down successfully.
Avon Lake in their maroons with gold trim. Ball into the hands of Ezra Jones. Up top, three-pointer in the air. Off the side of the iron. Jones with a three-pointer. That one's no good. Rebound will be grabbed by Brendan Newton. Brendan Newton, the 5'11" junior guard. Young with a basketball. To Chockle. Back to Newton. Midview patiently moving the ball around the perimeter. Looking inside, nothing doing. Looks like a 2-3 zone from the Shoremen. Looked like Young was going to pull down that rebound, but he had it stripped away. Head fake and a three-pointer goes up, no good. Missing that shot was Besaw. Midview headed down the floor, looking to break this stalemate. No score here. 5:44 to go in the first quarter. Chaco with the basketball. Inside to Young. Young getting physical, and he gets whistled for a charge. Well, when you're down there in the paint, you got to get physical. And maybe a little too physical that time.
We almost got a basket that counted.
Almost. Came close. Came close. So Young, the 6'5" senior forward, picks up his first. Avon Lake with the basketball. Ezra Jones down the floor. Jones picking up the dribble right in front of the Midview bench. Needs some help, and he gets some. Jacob Cook with the basketball now for Avon Lake. Cook goes back to Jones. Jones looking inside, nothing doing. Into the hands of Cook. That's Jacob Cook. Jacob Cook on the dribble. Boy, a couple of offenses here that so far, Pelt, they don't look like they want to push it. They just want to get into their set offense.
Yeah, you're right about that, Craig. They've run their set offense, and they've got a few baskets or a few shots at the basket, but nobody's been able to pull one in yet.
On the drive inside and a turnover. Besaw trying to attack the basket. Had his pocket picked. Midview with the basket. Young goes into the paint. Young puts it up. No good. Can't get the rebound. Comes down to Ezra Jones. Jones looking to push. Jones loses the basketball. Fortunately for him, it goes out to his teammate. Putting the ball up and in is Tucker Budzar. But guess what? The bucket gets erased because he traveled. So we are still locked at 0 with 4:25 to go.
This is one of the most auspicious beginnings to a ball game that I've seen in quite a long time.
Well, they'll get it going, I'm sure. At least I hope so.
Well, they're in no danger of wearing the nets out right now.
No. Maybe working it around the perimeter. Now on the drive, going to the paint. Good idea. Zaire Young, ball out of bounds. It'll remain Midview basketball. I like how Midview's attacking the basket, Pelt. Every possession, they're trying to get the ball in the paint, and that's exactly what their coach had referred to in our pre-game chat. He said, I want a full game effort, wall-to-wall, and I want to get the ball in the middle, and I want us to be aggressive. Well, you're seeing them try to push the ball in the middle. Turnover, Chaco. Ezra Jones puts it up and in. Jones with the first basket of the night. Brennan with the basketball right side, into the quarter. Young back to Brennan. Chaco thought about the three-pointers. Zaire Young goes into the paint, puts it up. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down to the Shoreman. Three-pointer in the air. Off the mark. Jacob Cook. Brennan with the rebound. Looking ahead. Ahead to Young. Shot no good. However, he was fouled. And Xavier Young is going to go to the free throw line. So Xavier with an opportunity to tie the game at 2 with these free throws. Going to get some substitutions here. Xavier sights it, sends it, and he's got it. Coming into the ball game for Midview, Xavier Padilla. Also checking in, Kellen DeSimone. Got a couple of subs here for Avon. Let's see if I can grab those for you. J.J. Bradley, one of them, number 5. And also coming into the ball game, Christopher Galding. Galding, a 6'3" freshman forward. Coach spoke very highly of him. Next free throw is good. Tie ball game following a couple free throws by Xavier Young. 2-2 with 3:15 to go, first quarter of play. Nice inside move. J.J. Bradley, fresh off the bench. Avon Lake with a 4-2 lead. Brennan out to Young. A quick three-pointer, no good. Ezra Jones going to push the ball, of course, across the half-court stripe. Being guarded by Brennan. Newton looking inside. Good pass inside underneath the basket. Going to have to get it out. Jones on the move. Jones to the bucket. No good. Rebound, Chaco. Brennan Newton going coast to coast. Spinning layup, and he's got it. Nice move by Brennan Newton, 5'11" junior guard.
Well, once again, they go to the basket. This time they got something out of it. Midview gets a second basket of the game. Well, first basket, 4 points now.
We're tied at 4 with 2 minutes to go in the first period of play. Jones with the basketball, working, going underneath. Nice reverse layup by Jones. Jones athletic, and he's using that athleticism on the floor. Showed us his athleticism right there with a nice strong reverse layup. And now Young on the move. Young almost lost the basketball. Good save by Brennan Newton. Padilla trying to go up. Padilla's going to go to the line as the whistle came in the process of shooting.
Midview going to try to add to their totals once again at the charity stripe.
Yep, Xavier Young knocking down a couple of free throws. Padilla's a 6'1" junior forward. Padilla, the righty, sights it, shoots it, and he got the shooter's roll. A nice soft touch to the shot.
He got his money's worth out of that one. Rolled all the way around the rim.
I heard the buzzer, but I didn't see who came in. All right, let's take a look and see if we can figure that out. Next free throw. Off the iron, Strong. Offensive rebound by Young. Ball poked away into the Avon Lake bench. Little confusion, and it looks like it is going to be Midview basketball. Inside to Padilla. Padilla on the right side. Padilla, little step back shot. Off the iron, offensive rebound for Midview. Newton into the paint, kicks it out. Three-pointer in the air by Padilla. Rattles around the rim, no good. Can't get the shooter's touch on that one. Jones pushing. Now to J.J. Bradley. Jones with the basketball. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Midview with a 1-point lead. Three-pointer up in the air, no good. Bradley teed up the three-pointer. Avon Lake has struggled to get the ball in the basket from the outside. And let's be honest, it's 6-5 with 35 seconds left, so neither team is exactly shooting the lights out. But you could see the intent for Midview, and it's clearly to pound the ball in the paint. And that's what they've done, to their credit. Not scoring a whole lot, but they are getting the ball in the paint.
Both teams have gotten some shots up, but the shooting percentages are just incredibly low, Craig.
Yeah. Newton inbounds into Padilla, out to Young. Sends it out to Jackal. Jackal on the move. Jackal, I'm not sure if he was going up for a shot or if he was looking to pass it out. It was deflected either way. Jackal lines up a three-pointer. That's no good. Jackal's the Midview three-point specialist. Made over 70 of them last year. At the other end of the floor, a whistle and a foul as Jeffrey Ball goes up, puts it in, collects the foul, and he's going to the free-point line. The free throw line. You don't take an extra shot from the free throw line, Dave, do you? I don't think so. That's not what they do. They go to the free throw line, not the three-throw line. What the heck is the 3 for a line? I know what that is. That was a miss. As was my goof about the free throw line.
Still early in the season, Craig.
Yeah, first game for me. At the buzzer, Padilla fighting it up, putting it in. Padilla just in the nick of time as we hit zeros on the scoreboard.
And they're going to have all the rest of the players vacate the floor except for Padilla.
Yeah, he's got a chance for a three-point play.
And the coaches get a few extra seconds here to strategize if they want to utilize them.
Xavier Padilla. The righty will sight it and send it. And he's got it. That does it for the first quarter of play. We are knotted up at 8. We'll be right back. You are listening to the WEOL Cage Matchup on WEOL.com, and you're watching it on the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
And welcome back to the WEOL Cage Matchup. Wow, I love it. The Christmas classics that Accidental Dave Rydell is playing tonight. I don't know if you've ever heard him referred to as Accidental Dave Rydell. Probably not, because I made it up tonight. But there's a story behind it. Maybe at halftime we can get to it. Gary Pelter also here on site with us. He's on the camera.
If you're working with him, is it dangerous, Dave?
Well, listen to the story. It might be.
Accidentally dangerous.
Accidentally dangerous. That's good.
That's 2 adjectives. Not everybody gets 2 adjectives.
We can
Dave.
go with that. No, Dave deserves it. We can go with that. We can go with that for sure. And Gary Pelter, a man of one name. That's unusual as well. And it's not Gary and it's not Pelter. It's just Pelt.
That's right.
Pelt. So it's not only just a one name, it's an abbreviated one name. That's rare. And it takes a long time to reach that status. And Gary's been around a long time.
Yes.
And he has earned he's earned that one name, that abbreviated one name status. As you could probably hear, our announcer in the arena, Todd Strebel, our public address announcer. First foul on Padilla. Avon Lake with the basketball. A little bit of pressure there for the Midview Minis. Three-pointer up in the air, and it's down. And Liam Besaw dial it in from 19-9. Avon Lake with a three-point lead, 11-8. Young up top of the basketball for the Middies. Padilla lining up a three-pointer. That one's a little short. Rebound comes down to the Shoremen. On the move for the Shoremen, Luke Gillespie. Three-pointer from the side, Liam Besaw. Midview looking to push the ball down the floor. Newton with it. Up top, Padilla. Midview working the ball around the perimeter as Coach Jim Brabenik over on the sideline shouting out the offense. Jackal with a miss from three-point land. Going inside, passes a little tall. Young collects for the Middies. Newton across the timeline into the forecourt on the right side, over to Padilla, back to Newton. Newton to Jackal. Jackal on the left side to Padilla, back to Jackal. Looking to go inside to Young. Ball is kicked. Tucker Budzar was there as he has been assigned to Xavier Young.
Well, you talked about it a little bit earlier in the first quarter, was the patience that both of these teams are showing, and especially patient in their offensive sets this evening so far, Craig.
Brennan on the drive. Brennan with a nice running shot. Brennan Newton, 4 points on the night. Beautiful touch from the sideline. Ezra. Gillespie. Over to Cook. Cook back up top. Into the hands of Besaw. Into the corner and
traveling.
Jacob Cook travels. Midview with an opportunity. Midview trailing 11-10. Second quarter just underway here at Kabuski Gymnasium. Newton averaging 3.7 points per game, but also averaging 7 assists per game. Young muscles it up and in. Young on the left block. Young now with 5 points on the contest. Midview on top by 1. Three-pointer. Gillespie. Offensive rebound. Cook. Ball batted around into the hands of Gillespie. He'll line it up again. No good. Rebound Newton. Newton will walk it up the floor. Newton over on the left side in front of the Avon Lake bench. Into the hands of Chockle. Chockle has not hit from the outside yet tonight. That's rare. He's, I believe, 0 for 3 from three-point land. Shot from Young is a little short. Rebound comes down to the Shoreman. Besaw to Jones on the inside. A shot missed. Chockle collects the rebound for Midview. Passes it off to Newton. Middy's up by 1, 12-11, 4:16 to go before halftime. Young on the inside, spin move. Shot's no good. He collects a foul. Gary, I got to tell you, I mean, they're doing what coach wants them to do. They want the team to get the ball inside. They want to get it to Young, and they want to see Young do stuff like that. Get the shot up. Put some moves on. There are times, though, he looks like a train off the tracks. Does he not? I mean, I'm not trying to
very aggressive
belittle the effort, but yes, very aggressive. That's a good way of putting it. First shot's no good. A bull in a china shop, maybe a better way to put it. If you're watching on the CT YouTube channel, you know what I mean. Another free throw on the way. Line drive is off the mark. Boy, he had a really nice soft shot his first 2 free throws. Those were a couple of liners there. Avon Lake looking to take the lead as they trail 12-11. Oh, nice pass inside and a good move. Attacking the basket. I think that was Gillespie, it was. 6'3" senior attacking the basket. They get him the ball, he goes up with it. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Shot didn't go in, but he was fouled, and he's at the free throw line. And I said, Dave, free throw line. Earlier tonight I said 3-throw line, which I have no idea what that is. What it is, it's my speech impediment coming through at the wrong time. Free throw line. There we go. Shot up. It's good. First point of the night for Gillespie. Gillespie will have another. Tied at 12. 3:53 to go before the half. The righty sights it, sends it, and he knocks it down. So now Avon Lake with a 1-point lead, and do we have a timeout on the floor? No, we do not. Okay, maybe you're going to face some full court pressure here. Back into the game for the Middies is Caleb Kennedy. Just had the basketball, sent it back to Newton. Newton across the timeline against that pressure into the hands of Chockle. Chockle looking to attach the paint. Almost traveled. Good job of keeping his pivot foot on the ground. Rebound by Young. Put back no good. And Avon Lake is going to control the board. Jones calling out the offense for the Shoremen. Avon Lake with a 1-point lead, 13-12. Jones has the basketball on the left wing. Jones to the paint, top of the key. Ball batted around, back into the hands of Jones. Shot from Bedzar. That shot is no good. And Kennedy grabs the board for the Middies. Newton walking across half-court stripe. Head coach Jim Brabenick shouting out the offense as he goes by into the hands of Young. Young barrels his way. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And Young on his way to the basket. And blocking was the call, and I thought we were going to get a charge there. But that's not what the officials said.
I thought there was a charge as well, but Midview got the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Young shot off the mark. Jones pushing. Jones to the free throw line. Jones stops, puts it up and in. Jones now with 6 points on the ball game. Timeout on the floor. 2:23 to go, 15-12. Avon Lake with the lead here at Midview. We'll be right back. You're listening to the WEOL Cage Matchup.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about Eco Tree Services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted Eco Tree. They did an incredible job. The folks at Eco Tree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me. When your trees need attention or even require removal, contact Eco Tree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find Eco Tree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
There he is, Accidental Dave with the Christmas classics for us. Love it. 2:23 to go before halftime. 15-12, Avon Lake with the lead. That was my bad, Dave, on the outro. I'm going to just start pointing to you. That's what we'll do. No matter what it is that comes out of my mouth, just wait for the point. When the point comes your way, that's it. We're out. Midview with the basketball. Facing some full court pressure. Young over to Chockle. Chockle with the basketball. Looked like Chockle wanted to pull up for a three-pointer. Gets it back into the hands of Newton. Newton on the move, inside to Young. Young with a pump fake. Young high off the glass, off the rim. Ball out of bounds, remains Midview basketball. Well, Coach TJ Kwasniak of the Avon Lake Shoremen said one of his goals tonight was to out-rebound the Midview Middies. Seems like Midview's been getting a lot of offensive rebounds and a lot of second opportunities when the ball goes out of bounds. So that's something that I'm sure they're going to continue to work on, and he'll probably address at halftime. Midview looking to get the ball into Young, back to Brendan Newton. He thought about a three-pointer, instead goes into Young. Young with a spin move. His shot is short. Young had something to say about that. He thought he got fouled. Three-pointer on the way down at the other end of the floor. That shot is blocked. Midview with the basketball. Midview trailing 15-12, a minute 40 to go here before halftime. Inside to Young, wide open. He flips it up and in. Good look inside. Zaire Young on the post, wide open. 7 points on the ball game. 15-14. Avon Lake holding on to that 1-point lead. Minute 20 to go. On the low post, turnaround shot is no good from J.J. Bradley. And Midview will go down to the other end of the floor and look to extend the lead. Newton with the basketball. Newton at the top of the key. Newton spin move in the paint into the hands of Young. Young double teamed. They kick it out. And on the move was Kellen Simone, Avon Lake. And for Avon Lake, that was J.J. Bradley picking up the foul. Midview basketball. Three-pointer from Newton, off the mark. Rebound collected by Avon Lake. Down at the other end of the floor, charging is Jeffrey Ball. Shot from the outside, no good. Midview at the other end, into the corner. Jockel looking to go baseline. Jockel, good move there. He was able to bounce the ball off of Ball. Midview retains possession with 40.5 seconds to go.
Midview did a nice job of pushing the ball up the floor and aggressively trying to get it into the basket, but hey, give Avon Lake credit defensively.
Follow-away jump shot from Young off the mark, a little short. Pass ahead to Ball. Ball saves it from going out of bounds. Ball looking to work the sideline, and Ball dribbles it out of bounds. Turnover Avon Lake. Midview again with another opportunity to take the lead going into the halftime locker room. 28.2 seconds to go here in the second period. And they will probably look to use the whole clock before taking the last shot before halftime. Newton with the basketball. Newton being guarded by Ball. Newton over to Jockel. Jockel launches a three-pointer, and he's got it. First one tonight for Jockel. Jockel connects from 19-9, something he did a lot last year. Jones, nice little shot from the charity stripe. Ball out of bounds, Midview basketball. So Midview's going to have to launch one up with 1.2 seconds to go. It's basically going to be a catch and shoot. Avon Lake with some man-to-man pressure. Young turns, shoots it, and it is off the mark. So that will do it for the first half. A low-scoring ball game here at Midview High School. It's the Middies on top of Avon Lake, 17-15. You're listening to the WEOL Cage matchup on WEOL.com and the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel.
Lorraine County has a story every day. Make sure you don't miss it. From breaking news and high school sports to schools, business, and community events, the Chronicle has it all. Stay connected to your neighbors and your home team with coverage that matters most to you. Don't just hear about Lorraine County, know Lorraine County. Subscribe today at chroniclet.com/subscribe and get the news that keeps you in the know. The Chronicle Telegram, Lorraine County's largest newspaper.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, Cavs radio voice. Recently, we had some trees removed. So again, singing the praises of EcoTree Services. In a few hours, EcoTree had removed the unsightly trees, cleaned the debris, and opened the area for a new fence. I can't say enough good things about the people at EcoTree. I've used them several times, always thrilled with their work. If you have trees that require pruning or need to be removed, contact EcoTree, a local business that deserves your business. They've earned mine. Go to ecotreeservices.com.
At Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, we make it that easy.
This month, get 0% on all 2025 Ford F-150s, including Lightning, regular cabs, super cabs, and Super Duties, plus all Explorers and Escapes.
Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
There he is. Accidental Dave with the Christmas music. Love it, buddy. Keep it going. All right, we are at halftime. And by the way, we want to say thank you to our partners tonight, Nick Abraham Buick GMC and Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, Route 57 in East Broad Street in Elyria. Lorain County Community College, rural education for good jobs. The Lorraine Medina Rural Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, and by Eco Tree Services, your complete tree care company. Looking at some individual scoring statistics. First of all, for the Shoremen, they are being led by Ezra Jones, who has 6 points on the evening. Also scoring for the Shoremen, Luke Gillespie with a couple of free throws. J.J. Bradley with a bucket, Jeffrey Ball with a bucket, and Liam Besaw with a three-pointer. For the Midview Middies, they are being paced by Xavier Young. He has 7. Also scoring, Luke Chaco with a three-pointer. Brendan Newton with 4 points on the ball game, and Xavier Padilla with 3. The score at halftime, it's Midview 17, and until he is finished or he gives me a point or he gives me a head nod, some form of communication, I'm not going to throw it to you yet, Pelt, until you tap me on the shoulder. But I will let everybody know that Saturday, tomorrow morning, we will be doing the Saturday Sports Wrap-Up Show, which comes your way tomorrow at 9 a.m. I believe we're going to run that to 10:30. Jared Kozar and myself will be on the show. That's my first time hosting the Saturday Sports Wrap-Up Show, or I should say co-hosting the Saturday Sports Wrap-Up Show in a long time. I did it a couple times back in the studio, but that was what feels like ages ago. So I'm looking forward to it, and especially with the new format. It's going to be a good time. Girls basketball after that, as we will be at Brookside to bring you Wellington and Brookside. Tip-off at 12 p.m. noon. Jed on the play-by-play. Jared on the laptop/color. And Pelt on the camera. There you go. How about that? Jed, Jared, and Pelt. It sounds like a three-man tag team from professional wrestling in 1986.
Well, at least you didn't say it sounded like a boy band.
Oh, no.
Jared and Pelt.
No. Jed, Jared, Pelt. That sounds like a.
I'd be the chubby, funny one.
All I could think of is like a three-man tag team in the NWA Mid-Atlantic Territory from 1986. It's a rough crew. And I don't know if you knew this, Pelt, but you will be joined by intern Chris Yeckel. Okay? I have not met Chris Yeckel.
I have not yet either.
But as it says here in the notes, intern Chris Yeckel will join. He will be on site. This is a quote. He will be on site to help with whatever. How about that for a description?
He may or may not be emotionally scarred before the day is over.
Also on site to help with whatever. That is a quote from Rocco Nucci. So Godspeed to you, young man, Chris Yeckel. I hope you enjoy the basketball game tomorrow. Okay, Pelt, do you have some stats for us?
Well, I don't specifically have stats per se. I've been keeping a running total of the score. What's interesting is nobody is really pushed out. I mean, the score right now at halftime, we're sitting at 17-15. Nobody on my score sheet has had a lead bigger than 3 points.
That sounds about right,
yeah. So nobody has really pushed the limits of anything this evening. At one point, it looked like it was 15-12, Avon Lake in the second quarter there, and that was about the biggest lead of the ball game for them. Avon Lake came back, or Midview came back, and they scored a two-pointer and a three-pointer, and that's where we're at right now at 17-15 at halftime. So it's been a very closely played contest. Both teams trying to get the ball inside, trying to get some shots. Don't have, per se, shooting statistics, but they're probably happy that we don't, because they wouldn't be very pretty.
Pell, you just saved that segment right there. You just saved that segment. I had asked you if you had any stats, and you said, not really, I've been tracking the score. And my immediate thought was, well, so has the scoreboard. And so has the guy over at the scores desk.
That's right.
So I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm just having a little bit of fun. That was.
I will say that when I'm balancing my skills at this point, trying to
and you're doing an awesome job.
Trying to be the cameraman and keep at least a running score over here, so we have a total of what's going on. But individual statistics, I have not got to that point yet.
Right. I hear you. You mean team statistics? I have the individual statistics.
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna kill me after this one. Which, by the way, are you working tomorrow night?
I am working tomorrow night.
Nice.
I will be disc jockeying tomorrow evening.
Sweet. Where at?
I will be at Pez's in Sheffield Lake.
Okay. Yeah.
So
no.
That's after being at the ball game tomorrow at Brookside.
Whoa.
So I'll be over there and take a little break in the afternoon, and then we'll go to spin some tunes and hopefully entertain some people.
Go on out to Pez's and say hi to Pelt for sure. We are almost ready for second half action. Before we get that started, you may have heard me refer to Dave Rydell, who has been with the station for a long time. Dave, how long have you been with us? I know you don't have a mic, but how long have you been with us?
Is he showing you on the fingers?
He says he thinks 15 years. Well, he's been here a long time, for just about as long as I've been involved with broadcasts here at WEOL. And Dave has, I don't know if you've ever had a nickname here with us, but I've assigned you the nickname Accidental Dave. So earlier this week, if you're wondering why I'm calling him Accidental Dave, Dave goes into work. He's assigned a project. Something goes sideways. Next thing you know, equipment is broken. There's cuts. There's bruises. There's blood. People are being evacuated.
It was a large piece of glass that was broken that they were moving, just so if people are wondering how this happened.
The hospital gets involved, which, by the way, there was congestion at the hospital.
There was ambulances involved.
There were ambulances involved. There was a lot of paper involved. And it all has to do with Dave Rydell trying to get a project done at work. Things went sideways fast. At the end of the day, Dave and his coworkers were given the day off, and they were given the next day off as well. So if that gives you an idea of the chaos that ensued earlier this week at Dave Rydell's place of employment. Thus, Accidental Dave.
But thankfully, he only needed 3 stitches.
Yes, Dave did have to go in and get stitches, and he's gutted it out, and he's here helping us tonight. So we appreciate it, Dave. Okay, Avon Lake basketball to start the second half. They go towards the stage here at the gymnasium at Midview. Avon Lake on the move around the outside, and a shot goes up. It's going to get batted around, and Midview will grab the the board. Avon Lake looking to get some of those offensive rebounds. They don't have too many. I don't have team stats, but I don't remember them grabbing too many. They've had a few, but not nearly as many as Midview. Inside, as usual, to Young. Out to Brennan Newton. Three-pointer a little strong. Scramble for the rebound. And Jacob Cook comes away with it. Jacob Cook inside to Budzar. Budzar using his height. Budzar, a 6'6" senior center. Putting it up and in. 17-17 our score. Early third quarter of play. Newton with the basketball. Look at it go inside. Goes over to Chaco. Now inside. And a turnaround shot is off the mark by Xavier Young. So maybe sticking with the game plan right out of the gates here in the second half. Get the ball inside. Avon Lake basketball. Jones has it left side beyond the arc. And now out to Gillespie. Into the corner. And Cook goes into the paint, puts it up and in. Boy, strong move by Cook. Cook ended up on his wallet, but he makes the shot first. First basket of the night for Cook. Chaco with a three-pointer, no call. Chaco hits the floor. Scramble for the rebound. It's out of bounds at the Midview bench, and it will be Midview basketball. Chaco with 1 3-pointer in the game. Wouldn't be surprised if you see him fire up some more shots tonight here in the second half. Midview surveying the defense. Newton with the basketball. And into the corner, three-pointer out of the way. Zaire Young, no good. Avon Lake basketball. 5:56 to go, third quarter. 19-17. Avon Lake on top.
I didn't see what that called. Was that a push-off there?
That might have been.
On the rebound?
Yeah. Avon Lake trying to go inside themselves. Ball gets batted around and into the hands of Choco, and then Choco collects the foul. Jacob Cook is going to get whistled for the foul. Midview gets the ball side out. Trailing by 2, 19-17, 5:43 to go in the third period of play. We're at Midview High School tonight. First game of the SWC for both teams. Newton on the move, right side. Newton's pass is picked off by Jones. Jones extremely active tonight for the Shoremen. Nice layup by Besaw. Went up strong. 21-17. Avon Lake with their, I think this is their biggest lead of the night. Youngs tries to spin around and he gets jump ball is called. Midview keeps the ball. Brennan will send it in from the baseline to Young, back to Brennan. Brennan Newton. Inside to Young. Young working. Young had his shot blocked. Three-pointer at the other end, and it's good. Besaw connecting from 19-9, 8 points on the ball game. Wow, what a turn of events there as Young goes into the paint and very deliberately tries to spin and put the ball up. It was blocked, and Avon Lake capitalized. 24-17, we'll be right back.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about Eco Tree Services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted Eco Tree. They did an incredible job. The folks at Eco Tree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me, when your trees need attention or even require removal, contact Eco Tree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find Eco Tree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
Got to give a couple quick shout-outs. Ryan Farabin, the Midview baseball coach. Ryan Farabin, a former major leaguer here tonight. Stopped by and said hi to him, talked a little bit. Also, Jason DeFranco, Todd Strebel, Scott Jalowick over there on the Midview side, working the score table. Midview basketball. Choco has it. Three-pointer from Newton, off the mark. Jones pushing down the floor, going up with a shot, collecting the foul. Jones, again, very active. He is trying to push the ball down the floor every single time he touches it. He's going to the free throw line. Jones with 6 points on the evening.
Avon Lake right now on a 9-point run, and their seven-point lead is talked about it a little bit earlier. 4-point lead was their biggest lead of the game. They pushed it out to 7. Now it's 8.
Free throws up and in. Jones will look to add to his total. Sights it, sends it. Off the back of the iron. Rebound Choco for Midview. Almost went out of bounds. He collects. And into the hands of, he'll bring it across the half-court stripe. Newton over onto the right side of the floor. Battle for the basketball. Avon Lake's going to come away with it. It's loose on the floor, and it's going to be Midview basketball. Xavier Padilla back into the ball game for the Middies. Padilla checks in with 3 points. Newton controls the offense for the Midview Middies. Newton, step back three-pointer. Off the rim strong. Offensive rebound by Padilla. To Chaco. Chaco goes into the paint. He gets tied up right away, and a foul is going to go against Luke Gillespie as he's going to get called for blocking.
We're more than halfway through this third quarter play at 3:54 remaining in the third quarter, and Midview is yet to score.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring affair, certainly in the first two quarters, and it is here again in the second half, but Avon has shown some signs of life coming out of the locker room. Chaco three-pointer from the corner. This is everything. Offensive rebound for the Middies. Padilla hits the deck, and this is how it's going for Midview. They might not be scoring, but boy, it seems like every loose ball is going their way. So that one ricocheted off someone's foot, went out of bounds, and Midview retains possession.
Well, I was going to say, you were talking about the scoring for Avon Lake. They've only scored 10 here in the third quarter, but 10 seems like a whole lot when it's compared to nothing.
Right. Christopher Galding back into the game for the Shoremen. 6'3" freshman forward. Midview basketball. Padilla thought about the three-pointer. Sends it over to Young now into the corner. Newton will line it up. That's no good. Ball gets batted about out of bounds by Young. Shoremen looking to extend their lead. 25-17 with 3:33 to go. Third quarter of play. Chaco knocks the ball out of bounds right by the Avon Lake bench. Coming back in for Midview is Kellen DeSimone. DeSimone is going to replace Zaire Young. Both are scoreless tonight. DeSimone, a 6'1" freshman guard for the Middies. 3 freshmen on the roster for Jim Babinick. Avon Lake basketball looking inside, a nice pass. Unable to score, so they send it back out to the perimeter. And now from the perimeter, a three-point attempt is up in the air and missed by Galding. Midview basketball. Midview looking to score here. Like Pelt said, they have not scored here in the second half. We have under 3 minutes to go. Three-pointer, there you go. Padilla knocking it down from 19-9. 6 points on the night for Xavier. 25-20. Avon Lake with the lead. 2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining. Third period of play. Three-point answer from Avon Lake and Cook. That's no good. A whistle on the rebound attempt, and it goes against Avon Lake. So Midview with the basketball. Midview looking to take the ball to the other end of the floor and put more points on the scoreboard. They have one basket here in the second half, and it was a three-pointer. Brendan Newton with the basketball into the hands of Chaco. Back to Newton. Newton to Young. Young looking to drive as he has a one-on-one matchup. Young puts it up as he makes his way to the bucket. Whistle and a foul. The shot's no good. And Galding is going to pick up the foul for the Shoremen. And so Xavier Young's going to go back to the charity stripe. 7 points on the night. Young sights it, sends it, and he's got it. Another free throw coming for the 6'5" senior forward. Jeffrey Ball back into the game for the Shoremen. Young sends it, and he knocks that one down as well. So 9 points on the night for Xavier Young. 25-22, a three-point lead here for the Shoremen. 2:12 to go in the third period of play. Ball with the basketball up top of the key over to the left side. J.J. Bradley inside to Jones. Jones looking around. Nice turnaround shot by Jones. 9 points for Ezra Jones. Newton He drives the paint. Newton puts up a rough shot. Newton was almost able to convert. He was guarded. Three-pointer from Jones. That's no good. Rebound is going to be collected for the Midview Middies by DeSimone. Padilla with a three-pointer, and he knocks it down. Padilla with another three-pointer. 27-25. Avon Lake with a 2-point lead. Padilla with a couple of three-pointers here in the second half. Jump shot from the elbow. Knocking that one down is Besaw. Besaw now with 10 points. 29-25. Short driving. Midview. Left-handed, pardon me. Yes, left-handed layup, no good from Brennan. At the other end, a whistle and a foul. That's going to work against the Middies. Attacking the basket was Besaw, and Besaw is going to go to the charity stripe. So now all of a sudden, we've seen the action really pick up here for both teams. You get a couple of three-pointers from Padilla, wakes up the Midview Middies, wakes up their crowd, wakes up their bench. Avon Lake, of course, trying to respond, and they've been able to respond as they start pushing the ball down the floor. So here's Besaw. He's at the stripe. Right-handed shooter, sights it, sends it, and he
got it to go.
Got it to go. So what do you call that? You just call that like an around-the-world type swirly? Or I don't know. I'm thinking about a way to inject some adjectives to explain it.
A spinner.
A spinner. There you go, Pelt. Thank you. That one was not a spinner. That was flush.
That was nothing but net on that one.
12 points for Besaw. 31-25. Avon Lake with the lead. Chaco with the basketball. He looks to attack. Lost the ball. He's got it. Goes back up with it. Collects the foul. Chaco goes to the free throw line. Clock stops with 44.7 seconds to go in the third period. Midview trailing 31-25.
Well, this second half started out with Avon Lake on a 10-point run. And then Midview came back with a 5-point run of their own and kind of closed that lead down a little bit. And we've got a ball game right now.
Chaco with just 3 points tonight. Well below his average. Now, the season's young, but he's been averaging 14 points. That one is good. So 4 points for Chaco. 31-26. Avon's going to look to work the clock with 35 seconds left. They want to take the last shot. Ezra Jones with the basketball. Jones being guarded by Padilla. Jones dancing around. He's in a little bit of trouble there at half court. He's able to get the ball over to Besaw. Besaw back to Jones. Jones going to attack the paint. Nice pass as he gets J.J. Bradley at the block. Bradley puts it up and in. Jones with a steal. Time expires. Shot no good. So a strong finish there for Avon Lake. Midview, though, waking up about halfway through the quarter as we go to the fourth. It is 33-26. Avon Lake on top on the WEOL cage matchup at WEOL.com and watching live on the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel.
Are you undecided about your future and overwhelmed by the options? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Lorain County Community College has helped thousands of students just like you find their future career. From short-term training programs to transfer options all the way to bachelor degrees, our programs are designed to set you up for future success. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we offer the greatest customer experience around, plus upfront, no haggle pricing and great deals. Right now, lease the 2025 GMC Sierra for just $339 a month. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
That's a great tune. There's so many good Christmas songs. I don't know which one I like the most. That's a good Christmas song. I think Nat King Cole's A Christmas Song might be my all-time favorite. If it's not, it's definitely in probably the top 3.
Okay, here's the question. How do you stand on Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is
Nope.
You're a
thank
no.
you. Oh,
Okay.
you know what? At first, I appreciated it for what it was. It was poppy, got you moving a little bit, but now it just makes me want to throw up. 3-pointer from Luke Gillespie. Luke Gillespie dialing it from 19-9. Nothing but net. Avon Lake extends their lead. They're now up by 10. Young in the paint like he's done so many times tonight. Can't make the shot, but he collects the foul, and Young goes back to the free throw line. Xavier Young with 9 points tonight. A lot of those coming from the charity stripe. Young, a righty, sights it, sends it, and he knocks it down. So Young with 10 points, looking for one more.
Well, we've still got a whole lot of ball game here, almost the entire fourth quarter, but with points being at a premium, I think it's pretty important that Midview gets as many easy opportunities as they can.
A rare miss for Xavier Young as he goes 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. Avon Lake with the rebound. Jones on the push. Jones into the paint, kicks it out. 3-pointer in the air. Jacob Cook, that one's no good. Ball loose on the floor. Shot up, and it's good from the baseline. And that was Luke Gillespie. So Gillespie now with 5 points on the night. So Avon Lake able to answer. Young, his shot a little strong, no good, can't get it to go. Rebound Avon Lake. They hand it off to Jones. Jones will walk it across the half-court stripe. It's a little unusual. We've seen him trying to push the ball down the court for the most part. This time he decides to maybe take a little time off the clock. That pass was almost picked off. A whistle to foul that is going to go against Padilla.
Yeah, you're right. There wasn't that sense of urgency he's had throughout the first part of this ball game.
Well, they have a 38-27 lead. I wouldn't get too comfy with that, but 38-27 with 6:44. Maybe he's just trying to milk the clock a bit. Avon Lake basketball over on the left side beyond the arc. Now to the right side. 3-pointer up by Luke Besaw. Young with a rebound for the middies. Now Newton will push the ball. Newton into the forecourt. Newton into the paint. Wild shot is up. I don't know if he hit anything, but he got fouled. So Newton is going to go to the charity stripe. Brennan Newton with 4 points on the night. Got to give a quick shout out to Dave and Laura Baker. Dave and Laura Baker from North Ridgeville here tonight. Saw Laura out in the lobby, standing in line at the concession stand. And I've known Dave and Laura for a while now. And I went up to Laura and I just said, "Are you lost? What are you doing here?" And she said that she and Dave were here to watch Ryan Farabin's son, I believe is what she said. Ryan Farabin is related to Dave and Laura. Free throw good. And so now Brendan Newton has 5 points on the ball game. 38-28, 10-point lead for Avon Lake. 18 remaining in the game. Shorman working around the perimeter a little bit. Driving to the basket, putting the ball up and being blocked, but getting his own rebound was Besaw. Midview with the basketball. Midview to the other end of the floor. Newton thought about the three-pointer. He goes in to Young. Young is going to get whistled for a charge. Well, we thought earlier in this game when he basically did the same thing that he was going to get called, he did it. A block was called. This time, a more authoritative, I guess you could say, by Young, and he did get called for the charge. So, Midview turns the ball over. They're down by 10. Time's running out. 5:54 remaining in the game. Avon Lake basketball. Pressure here for the middies. Jones will bring it across the half-court stripe. Now into the corner, and Cook. Cook will go to the basket. Cook lays it up and in. 4 points on the night for Jacob Cook. Newton with the basketball on the left side. Jackal, a deep three-pointer. Jackal's shot is a little strong. It's off the mark. Rebound, Shorman. Oh, that was going to be an over and back. Luke Gillespie had the ball. He had already crossed the half-court line. And he was going to set it back to Ezra Jones. Jones was on the other side. Ball got tipped out of bounds, but had that been a complete pass, that would have been, it looks to me, like tight, but it would have been an over a back. Avon Lake with the basketball. Get the ball in. Over on the left-hand side is Cook. Cook. And then Beesaw from the corner. No good. Brennan with the basketball for the middies. Pushing it down the floor into Young. Young's shot is no good. Young collects a foul, and we'll go back to the free throw line. Gary, imagine, and I'm not trying to belittle Xavier Young because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's getting the ball, and he's attacking the basket. Imagine how many points that young man would have if he would convert on some of those attempts. And I know, easier said than done.
That being said, some of that might come. It's still early in the season.
First free throw, no good. Second one on the way. 10 points on the night for Xavier Young, and he knocks it down. So give the young man 11 points. He leads Midview in scoring. Midview trailing by 11, 40-29. 5 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the ball game. Jones takes his time bringing it across the floor. Jones with the basketball as they pass it around. Now they go inside and finding their man inside, Jacob Cook. Wide open. He puts it up and in. 6 points on the night for Cook. 42-29. Avon Lake in control. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Young with a three-pointer. Nope. Offensive rebound, Midview. Ball poked out of bounds. Midview retains possession. Boy, Midview is going to they're going to have to fire away from beyond the arc and get some of those shots to fall if they want to have a chance to get back into this ball game. They just don't have much time. They don't have much time. Avon came out of the locker room. They seem to have a different level of energy to start the second half than they did in the first. Jocko with the basketball. Over to Newton. Newton's three-pointer is up. Off the mark. Rebound. Shorban. Ahead, Beesaw. Beesaw putting it up and in. Beesaw, the sophomore guard, now with 14 points. He leads the Shorban in scoring. Into Young. Young with the basketball. Young out of control. He gets called for a charge again, and he's verbally upset, emotionally, physically showing his frustration, his anger. He probably feels like he can't get anything to go, but you know, he has worked hard in the paint. But you know, there's no disputing those last few fouls. They were definitely fouls, and they were definitely offensive fouls. Jones with the basketball, weaving through traffic, back into traffic. Jones kicking it out. On the left side, now over to the right side, and Jones. Avon Lake happy to work some time off the clock. Three-pointer from the left side. Off the mark, Cook. Rebound, Midview. To Newton. Newton on the right side of the court. And a three-pointer is in the air, and that was Kellen DeSimone. Ball is going to go out of bounds. Who knows who touched it? It was on the floor for a little while. Started rolling at about the half-court stripe. It's going to be Avon Lake basketball.
I've got on my running total sheet Midview only connecting on one three-pointer here in the ball game.
That sounds about right, and I believe that was Jocko. It was Jocko. And that's unusual. This is a young man in Luke Jocko who, I don't remember the exact statistic, but I know he made over 70 three-pointers last year. 70. Averaging 14 points a ball game. He's made one tonight. I don't know how many he's taken, but he's only made one three-pointer. There's a three-pointer. Padilla's been able to connect tonight. I think that is his one. I think it's his third three-pointer. 12 points on the night for Padilla. There's another three-pointer in the air. Answering right back is Beesaw. 17 points for him. 47-32, Avon Lake. 2:53 remaining here at Kabuski Gymnasium at Midview High School. Midview turning the ball over into the hands of the Avon Lake Shoremen. Missing a shot at the basket was Cook as he tried to attack the basket. Avon Lake will remain in possession of the basketball as it went out of bounds. .239 to go, 47-32, Avon Lake looking to get their first win of the season. Avon Lake came into this ball game some pretty good basketball teams. Brunswick is outstanding. Westlake is good. Gilmore Academy is good. Bay is good. Came up just 1 point short in their contest against Bay. And so they're going to start their SWC schedule with a win here tonight at Midview. Free throw is on the way. That one's off the mark. Galding, 6'3" freshman forward, averaging 5.8 points per game. Righty sights it, sends it, and he's got it. So he's in the books. Scoring-wise, Christopher Galding with a point. Midview with the basketball, trailing now 48-32. Jump shot from the elbow. Off the mark for Galding. On the offensive rebound attempt, Newton. Newton grabs the basketball, trying to find DeSimone down near the low post. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by someone wearing maroon and gold. And so Midview retains possession. Shot from the corner. And that was Padilla. Padilla missing a three-point attempt, and at the other end, Christopher Galding taking advantage of some lax defense, putting it up and in. 3 points on the night for Galding. There's another three-pointer in the air for Midview, no good. Nice offensive rebound and a good effort there by Zaire Young. His shot is no good. Ball gets batted around. DeSimone hands it, sends it out to Newton. Newton misses everything. Avon Lake's going to take over. 50-32 our score. Avon Lake in control. Again, really a tale of two halves, wouldn't you say, Pelt? I mean, the first half kind of slow. Two teams not really scoring a whole lot. No one really pushing the ball down the floor. And then here in the second half, Midview struggled to score, still struggling to score, but Avon Lake coming out of the locker room, and they just looked completely different here in the second half than they did in the first half.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Avon Lake came out. They came out with a purpose in that early in the second half. They got a 10-point run going. They were able to take the lead, and they pretty much maintained that and pushed it out throughout the course of this second half of the ball game.
Avon Lake basketball. Shoreman going to the hoop. Good-looking drive there by Jacob Cook. He measured the defense and made a decisive move. Jockle at the other end. Jockle going to the hoop. So 6 points for Jockle. Full court press here for the Midview Middies. 52-34 our score. Midview trailing to the Shoremen with 1:28. Midview's going to get the ball back. Shoreman pass goes out of bounds. Newton with the basketball into the hands of Padilla. Padilla steps into a three-pointer, and he knocks down another one. Padilla having a night beyond the arc. Fourth three-pointer of the night for Xavier Padilla. And a timeout is going to be called by the Avon Lake Shoremen, and head coach TJ Kwasniak will take a quick timeout as well. It's a WEOL cage matchup. We'll be right back.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
right, 1:12 left to go in this one. Avon Lake gonna win their first game of the season today and their first SWC contest here at Midview. Current score 52-37. Want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody who has joined us tonight. Dave, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you. Same to you, Pelt. Favorite Christmas songs? What do we have? What do you say, Pelt? Favorite Christmas song? Do you have like a top 3 maybe?
Well, I do enjoy if I'm going for a karaoke Christmas song, it's the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
Okay, I can understand that for sure.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I always like Blue Christmas by Elvis.
Yes.
And
of course you've heard the Porky Pig version of that song,
yes.
Yeah, which is hilarious. It was hilarious at the time, and it's still hilarious to this day.
And I've also liked, I said earlier, Silent Night by the Temptations.
Silent Night, yeah, beautiful.
And I'm a little bit of a fan of Cher's DJ play another Christmas song.
Okay.
Last year.
Who did?
Cher last year. It's a new Christmas
really?
song. So
all right.
You might have to look that one up.
Okay. All right. Dave, you have anybody? I know you don't have a mic, and you'll have to, I don't know, sign language
Pantomime
me or
it.
something. I'm not sure. Silent Night by Oh, that's a good one. By Mannheim Steamroller. Yes. Very good. All right, free throw there from Jones, no good. Winding this one down. 40 seconds to go, 52-37 Avon Lake. I don't know who I would go with for a number 1. I would tell you that it's probably Nat King Cole's A Christmas Song. I absolutely love it. Every time I hear it. Never grows old. Beautiful tune. Amazing vocals. And then Little Drummer Boy by Bob Seger is just rock solid. If you listen to Little Drummer Boy by Bob Seger, I don't know how you make it to the end of the song without having an emotional moment. It is good. So that's number 2. Number 3. Who would be number 3? I don't know. I kind of like, and it's got a goofy title, but I really like it. It's A Marshmallow Christmas by Dean Martin. Marshmallow World, that's it. Thank you, Dave. Marshmallow World by Dean Martin. Awesome song. Oh, a running three-pointer to end the game for the Midview Minis. Oh, they're waving it off.
Oh,
they're waving it off. Oh, man. They put it back up? Okay, according to my roster, number 2 is Asat Jetty. So Asat Jetty finishing the game with a running three-pointer for the Midview Middies. Well, that's going to do it for us. 52-40 here at Kabuski Gymnasium. We are going to take a timeout, and we are going to pay some bills. We're going to come back and wrap everything up. This is the WEOL Cage matchup on WEOL.com and live on the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, Cavs radio voice. Recently, we had some trees removed. So again, singing the praises of EcoTree Services. In a few hours, EcoTree had removed the unsightly trees, cleaned the debris, and opened the area for a new fence. I can't say enough good things about the people at EcoTree. I've used them several times, always thrilled with their work. If you have trees that require pruning or need to be removed, contact EcoTree, a local business that deserves your business. They've earned mine. Go to ecotreeservices.com.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we offer the greatest customer experience around, plus upfront, no haggle pricing and great deals. Right now, lease the 2025 GMC Sierra for just $339 a month. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
Lorain County has a story every day. Make sure you don't miss it. From breaking news in high school sports to schools, business, and community events, the Chronicle has it all. Stay connected to your neighbors and your home team with coverage that matters most to you. Don't just hear about Lorain County, know Lorain County. Subscribe today at chroniclet.com/subscribe and get the news that keeps you in the know. The Chronicle Telegram, Lorain County's largest newspaper.
At Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, we make it that easy.
This month, get 0% on all 2025 Ford F-150s, including Lightning, regular cabs, super cabs, and Super Duties, plus all Explorers and Escapes.
Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
There you go, little Don Henley. Accidental Dave Rydell on the laptop tonight. Doing a great job for us, as he always does. Thank you very much, Dave, for the tunes. Thank you for getting us on the air, keeping us on the air, playing the spots, paying the bills. Dave Rydell, accidental Dave Rydell, doing a terrific job as always. Gary Pelter on the camera. There he is. Well, I'm looking at him.
Yeah, I'm behind the camera.
He's behind the camera. The camera's on me. So thanks, Gary, for all your hard work. Really appreciate it. So as I was naming my favorite Christmas songs, I get a text from one of my good friends, Mike Hayes. And he says, Craig, what the HE double hockey sticks are you doing? And I just played around having a fun. You know, we didn't have much time left and figured we talk about Christmas music. What the heck? 'Tis the season, Mike. Have a little fun. Okay, so I'm not going to go over all the individual scoring, but I'll let you know that Midview was led by Xavier Padilla with 15 points. Knocked down a bunch of three-pointers, and it really came alive in the second half. Unfortunately, a little bit too late, but Padilla finishes with 15, and he leads Midview. For the victorious Avon Lake Shoremen, they were paced by Liam Besaw. Not a lot of points in the first half, but again, second half is where he got most of his scoring done, and he finishes the game with 17. So the Avon Lake Shoremen victorious tonight. They get their first win of the season. They get their first win in the SWC, as this was the first game for both teams in the SWC, as they are victorious 52-40. Quick reminder, everybody, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we have the Saturday Sports Wrap-Up Show, and I hope you could join us. Jared Kozar and myself will be at the CT. We'll bring you all the scores. We'll bring you some interviews from the winning coaches, and I hope you could be a part of it. Of course, the Saturday Sports Wrap-Up Show is brought to you by Nick Abraham Buick GMC and Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, and we hope you could join us. Our next broadcast is going to be tomorrow afternoon as we bring you a girls' game, Wellington at Brookside. Tip-off at 12 noon. Jed is going to be on the play-by-play. Jared is going to be on the laptop color commentary. And Pelt, who is here with us tonight, of course, is going to be working a lot of hours this weekend between this game, tomorrow's game, his DJing gig tomorrow night. Man, putting in the time, Pelt.
Yes, the hardest working man in show business, at least in this booth.
In this booth. Well, harder working than me. That's
well, I don't know.
Sure.
Dave works pretty hard, though.
Dave works hard.
Dave works pretty hard. So
Dave puts in a lot of hours. Okay. Hey, that's going to do it for us. Any final thoughts real quick, Pelt?
Just tonight's ball game, the one thing was I thought that Avon Lake, they came out in that second half, and you talked about it. You know, they came out a different ball club coming out halftime. They went on that 10-point run, and they took the lead. Midview answered a little bit, but then Avon Lake, they went on a 8-2 lead or 8-2 run to finish that third quarter, and they never looked back. They just pretty much pushed it out a little bit more and more, and came away with the victory tonight.
A little bit, but a little bit too late. And for the Midview Middies, they drop now to 1-3 on the season. Avon Lake improves to 1-4. Okay. We're going to say goodnight, and we hope to see you and hear you, and hope you see and hear us sometime before Christmas tomorrow. Again, Saturday Sports Wrap-Up Show and a girls' game in the afternoon. Our next boys contest, by the way, Tuesday, as Open Door travels to Vermillion at 7:30 tip there. For Dave Rydell, for Pelt, I'm Craig Couch. Have a good night, everybody.
It's the happiest season
season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's that